What up, what up, what it do? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is Ashley. Haven't seen this before. Seen a little bit of the beginning, but I'm not gonna hold you. Let's go in.
This is my current condition, okay? My current condition is I'm in an interesting relationship right now, and we're on a break, okay? 15 days to be exact. And in this 15 days, I'm really trying to question myself in the sense of I don't even know if I want to deal with men right now. I really don't because I'm tired. I'm exhausted. And I just got back into going to church. And my pastor is like, listen, you need to understand that dealing with men is like dealing with another child. I don't want to deal with no more. I don't have no kids.
Why, why would a pastor say that derogatory ish? Dealing with a man is like dealing with a child. Did the pastor really say that? Did the pastor really say that? When it teaches men to be men and the woman is the helpmeet, but the man is the child. This is why a lot of men don't go to church no more. Just is what it is. They done with churches because even the churches are turning on them because the churches are female dominated now for the most part. So they're going to cater to their audience, which is the women, right? So everything is bad about the man. Okay, everything bad is about the man. Dealing with a man is like dealing with a child. What pastor would say that? For real? A pastor who is simping and a pastor who is manipulating to keep those women in those seats, keep butts in those church seats. I tell them whatever they want to hear, long as they keep coming to church. Anyway, let's go in.
I don't want to go through the process of dealing with an adult male child that is not my own. I didn't raise him. I didn't breastfeed him. I don't know, I don't know where his mannerisms are from exactly. I don't know if it's from the TV or from his parents or from his friends or from things that he heard. And I'm just like, does the break need to be a breakup?
But I always think a break means y'all are broken up, but you're not broken up. But break means he can go do what he wants, you can go do what you want. That's in a man's mind, that's what that means.
I don't like when I tell you that the break, him doing whatever, that I'm unaffected. And I'm wondering, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Have I learned the art of detachment? Like, that's why I'm coming to talk to you, because I know you're smart and you know how to handle yourself and you're a woman and you know what I mean? You know how to look good, smell good, and do all that other stuff. But my thing is, what is a good balance between being with somebody and knowing yourself and then also understanding the art of because even in relationship you can't be so absorbed with this person that you don't take care of yourself. There has to be a part of you that's not fully attached because you still need to have enough in your bank for you. So my question is to you, after whatever I've just told you, right? And it's not that he's the bad guy, whatever the case is. He's a decent guy, and whoever he falls on will probably be adoring him. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. But my thing is, with the way I'm feeling and the way the situation is, am I in the wrong for feeling like I should be done? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to deal with that right now. I just want to focus on me, build my business, work on myself.
If you feel like you just want to be done and focus on you and focus on your business, then just do that. You know what I mean? Don't drag it out. Let him know, because we don't want no lazy love either. We don't want no love that's half in, got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. We don't want that kind of love. All right. We want a woman who's all in. If you're gonna half-ass it, then just leave. Okay. Let's hear some more. I'm gonna approach this whole thing from a male perspective, something neither one of them can offer. for obvious reasons, right? But I'm approach it from a male perspective. Let's hear some more.
Keep going to the gym, learn the art of makeup the way I used to. Maybe I'm just also not used to being in a relationship because I haven't been in a relationship in a really long time.
How long were you guys together? How old are you? And how many years have y'all been together?
So I'm 29.
Okay.
I've not been together that long. It's
How
only
many
been
months?
Officially, maybe like 2-3 months, if I'm not wrong. Officially.
Girl, this is 2-3 months and you guys are already on a break. No. This is honeymoon phase. This is my man. This is,
But you see,
I can't
the
get
thing
enough of you.
Ashley, this is the thing, right? I'm like, okay, maybe this is grown-up relationships. Maybe this is how they are. They don't have honeymoon phases. They're just like, this is how they are. They're dry, they're boring.
Yeah, it's all the men's fault. They're dry, they're boring. This is how they are. Okay, so let me throw my male perspective in this whole mix. You know what happened? He hit it and now he's done. That's what happened. He hit it. And you're not someone he can see in a long-term relationship with. So he got it a couple times. Figured the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. Maybe you was giving him some attitude, okay? He probably started to see the real you. Probably felt like the chemistry, the body chemistry wasn't there. I mean, she is kind of heavy set. Seemed like it's in some pretty good areas. Don't get me wrong about that, but still a little heavy set. Men gotta weigh their options. We gotta be like, is this chick worth risking it all on? Probably not. Okay, so let's take a break. So I think he got bored with her. And now she's going to call him boring. They're this, that, and the third. She don't know what happened. He just wanted a break one day all of a sudden. Well, he got the box. He's over your personality. Believe it or not, ladies, remember this and turn this up. Men will smash you even if they don't like your personality. Let me say that again. Men will smash you even if they don't like your personality. But once they smash you, then they're done. They don't have to deal with your personality anymore. Okay? A personality is normally what chases a man away or makes a man not interested. If you don't have that, if you know your personality is, for all intents and purposes, trash, right? But you still say, hey, I keep getting dudes. They keep coming to my doorstep. They still want my milkshake or whatever. You know what I mean? Then you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I still got it. Just because you can attract men don't mean you can keep men. There's two totally different things. Okay? So far in the story, even though she's shaming him and calling him boring and stuff like that, my guess is he got bored of her, smashed, didn't like her personality really, and said we should take a break. Okay, I got what I needed, and you annoy me now. You're annoying to me, and plus the body chemistry thing is not working out the way I'd like. So it's time to bounce. Now she's all confused, like, should I call it quits? Should I just call it and break up and say I'm done? You probably should, because I'm gonna tell you, there's another chick out there in the wings, okay? And he's not gonna risk losing her over you. He's just not. Okay, he's already weighed the options. He's already on the other chick already. Okay, let's hear some more.
You should be on a trip right now with him right now. This is the 3rd month. This is your man. We're about to go on a trip. It's been 3 months. Like, y'all at that phase.
But that's what I'm saying. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe this is grown-up relationships. They don't have all the la-di-da. So I'm like, okay, I don't need la-di-da because I'm a grown up now. La-di-da's for kids. So that's what I'm trying to process this in my head and make sense of it because it doesn't make sense to me. But I'm like, maybe I need to talk to another woman who's been in a lot of older people relationships, and because he is older.
How old is he?
He's 40.
Girl, he is playing. Does he have any kids? Has he ever been married?
No children, never been married.
Okay. And what was the reason for the break?
The reason for the break was I was told, because we have one car, so I was told not to do something with the car, and I did something with the car, and he got mad, and it just turned into a big old argument. At that point, I was like, I need to leave you, because it's just like, you can't get mad and do foul stuff. Like, leave me in the middle of places you don't know where I'm at. Yeah.
Wait. So you guys got into an argument, and the reason you're on a break is because he left you in the middle of nowhere. He told you to get out the car and drove off.
The car was taken while I was asleep. And I didn't find out about it until I'm in the parking lot thinking the car was stolen because I'm in a foreign place. And then I'm like, okay, the car's stolen. I look at my phone. Oh, I took the car.
So wait, were you guys in a hotel room and he left?
No, he was at work and I was at a friend's place because I couldn't drive the car at night. They didn't, it's a Tesla. So you can't, if you don't attach the headlights or something, the lights don't go on. So he decided while he was at work, because he saw me move the car at night after he told me not to do it, that at midnight, once he get off work, he's coming to get the car. But he didn't tell me that until 6 o'clock when I'm sleeping. So I didn't see this text until I'm outside standing, wondering where the hell the car is.
So you, I'm still confused. So you woke up at your friend's house at.
Yeah, it's confusing. You know why? Because oftentimes women like to tell half of the story, the part that's not going to make them look bad. Okay? The part that's not going to make them look bad. You was over a friend's house, really? With his car? In the middle of the night? Ain't nothing open but what? Gas station and what? Legs. Okay? And you got his car as another ninja house. All right? In the middle of the night. But she's not going to tell it like that. She going to make it seem like, oh, I was sleeping. He woke up and he stole the car because I was at a friend's house. Not taking her side of this, the accountability. Okay. First of all, he was nice enough to give you his car. He gave you a Tesla to drive around. Where's your own car? You talking about opening up all these businesses and you got this going for you and that going for you. You got to drive his car? Let me tell you something. Just from my viewpoint, it looked like she messed up. She looked like she messed up a good relationship with a guy, and now she wants to blame it all on him and make herself look good. Let's see if she tell the real story of what she did and take some kind of accountability. Let's see. This would be interesting to see because I haven't seen this part. This would be interesting to see. Let's go in.
6 p.m. at night, and you went outside to drive the car, and it was gone.
I woke up in the morning. He sent the text at 7 o'clock. I did not see this text until 8 something.
8 a.m.
You woke up in the morning over some other person's house. So you stayed the night over there. That's what I was saying. Let's see if she admit that it was another guy.
At 8 a.m. He sent it at 6 a.m.
Okay.
I'm coming to get the car. And then I'm like, okay, cool. So you took the car. You sent me a text. Boom. So I call him like, yo, this is not cool.
No. You have to be honest, because you have to tell it straight, my love. No. You have to tell it straight. Let's go back. 6 a.m. he texts you. Yes. No. Be honest with me. 6 a.m. he texted you. 8 a.m. you saw the text.
Yes.
After 8 a.m., did you walk out the house and look at the car? What happened after 8 a.m. when you saw the text?
No, listen. I'm getting up in the morning to take the car to get the headlights fixed. Okay? So I'm assuming the car is exactly where I left it. We had a conversation the day before. I would take it to go get fixed, because you work at night. That's not fair to you. Cool. Get outside. My friend gets in her car on her way to work. She locked the door. I'm looking. The car's not there. I'm having a panic attack. I'm like, okay,
And that's
cool.
at 8 a.m. That's at 8 a.m.
8 a.m. Right.
Okay.
Cool. So I look at my phone, and at 6 a.m., he had sent me a text and said, hey, I took the car to go charge it. And then another text maybe like an hour later, and he's like, oh, I actually took it to the shop instead. I'm going to come get you when I'm done. So I call him. I'm pissed because, first of all, I feel like there should have been full communication in that situation.
But
And
that
for-
still doesn't make sense. If he texted you at 6 and then an hour later he sent another text, then when you got outside at 8 a.m., why were you confused?
Because the car was not supposed to be taken.
But he texted. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't see that text until I got outside.
Okay. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay, you didn't. So you weren't checking your phone. You wasn't on your phone from 6 to 8.
I was up, and the first thing, I'm trying to rush because I'm not a morning person. So I'm trying to rush, get my stuff together, and get out this girl's house because she's got to go to work.
But that's still, it kind of doesn't make sense because you said an hour later he sent you another text.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me. He sent the text at 6 o'clock. She didn't see it until 8 o'clock when she went to go get the car. Maybe she said she was about to call the police because she thought it was stolen. That's when she decided to pull out her phone and looked and seen he sent the message at 6 a.m. My question is, was it really a girl? Was it really a woman house you was over? I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but why would another woman spend the night over another woman house? Like, y'all grown, was this a sleepover or something? I'm not understanding that part. I don't believe it was a woman. I think she's covering it up, and I think it was actually a guy that she was spending the night with. But she don't want to look bad. But she'll throw him under the bus, though. Let's continue.
Text from 6 a.m. So oh, you saw it? Okay. Okay. So he took the car, and then what happened that day? The car is gone.
The car is gone. Come to find out after I checked the text, he's the one who has it. Cool. So I call him. I go off because I'm upset. Because I'm like, I just feel like you should have at least called me to make sure that I got your message, especially because this is not my area. This is not really where I'm from. One, the car was supposed to be with me. So why are you coming pick it up? Yada, yada. Cool. So I call him, go off, yada, yada. I'm like, send me an Uber right now because this is not cool.
Wait. So, no, before the Uber, y'all called and you went off, you said. So this is where the breakup probably was like, this is over because you went to 10 or he went to 10. Y'all both started saying things.
Right.
So was it getting below the belt, that conversation?
Not too below the belt, but, I was cussing, and that's really not my nature. I don't really curse people out. It's just not me. So... I was like, send the Uber. He's like, no, stay where you're at. Find something local to wait for me. And I was like, no, I'm not waiting for you, nothing. I got in the Uber. I went home. Got home. We got into this big conversation. And basically, I found out that it was something he plotted on me to basically teach me a lesson for moving the car at night after he told me not to do it. I was like, oh, okay. Wow.
See, he's such an evil and bad guy, but you make it sound like you didn't do anything wrong. Wow. Oh, okay. Well, I'm actually being held accountable. You actually meant what you said by not moving your car at night. Well, I thought I could do whatever the hell I wanted to do. You actually got upset about that? Oh, okay. Really? Why couldn't you? Is listening to the man a problem? Women don't realize that's a huge turnoff for men. Listen to us, because if you don't listen to us, you're showing us you don't respect us. And if you don't respect us, we can't rock with you. It's over. Okay? So I don't know why a lot of women, not all, but a lot of women think that they could just do whatever they want to do with a guy's property or whatever. And then, but he got to follow rules though. He got to listen to what you say. But you could just break his shit. You could just break his rules. It ain't nothing. And I'm gonna stay out all night with your joint. I'm not just gonna drive it at night. I'm gonna stay out all night. The light, it sounds like the headlight was out. So that's why he didn't want her driving at night, because she did not have headlights. Okay? And if you ain't got no headlights, you can get pulled over by the police. So you wasn't supposed to drive it at night. And plus, a lot of vehicles probably can't see you very well. That's why it had to go to the shop to get the headlights. So he said, oh, no. She took and she drove my joint and it don't have headlights. And he was probably calling her prior to that. She not mentioning that. He was probably wondering where you are. You driving the vehicle? Where you at? He didn't just send a message at 6 a.m. He sent it a lot earlier. He called her a lot earlier. She's skipping over that part. All right. Because he knew that his car needed to go to the shop for the headlights, so he just took it. When the sun came up, he seen the vehicle wasn't there. He took it and he just put it in the shop and was like, we done. You can't even listen to basic instructions. And you ran the risk of getting my shit, ticketed. Why? Because you want to go over your friend's house. I don't blame her for being upset. But she really playing it off like she ain't did nothing wrong. Oh, really? You actually got mad about me disrespecting you and okay. I didn't expect that. I'm used to doing whatever the hell I want to do. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's go in.
So then he comes up with this whole idea of 15 days, and I'm like, oh, okay, 15 days. And I made him put it on the calendar because he's the type of dude to be like, oh, I didn't say that. I forgot. I never said that. Da, da, da. I'm like, no, put it on the calendar so that you remember, because you be saying you old, you don't remember nothing. This way you can remember, because you were the one who put it up there. But anyway, I stopped.
So this is day 15, technically. This is day 15.
This was July 1st. July 1st this happened. So this is day, let's see, where we at?
Day 9.
Day 9. So we got 6 more days? Yeah, 6 more days.
So he's been incognito, no communicado since July 1st, since through the holidays.
It's not no communicado because we still live in the same house. There's no communicado.
Wait.
I don't know communicado, none of that. But my thing is, it's not even the situation that's at hand. My whole situation is the way I feel right now. I don't even know if I should be with anybody, or maybe specifically him, because I'm really.
You live in the same house. You've been dating for 2 to 3 months, and y'all live together already. This is what I'm talking about by her keeping big details out so that she don't look a certain type of way. Tell the truth. Give us the detail. Ashley was actually shocked by that, but she didn't get a chance to say anything about it. Look at her face when she tells her that. Oh my goodness, really? Look at this face.
None of that. But my thing is, it's not even the situation that's at hand. My whole situation is the way I feel right now. I don't even know if I should be with anybody, or maybe specifically him, because I'm really like underwhelmed by men right now. I'm just very underwhelmed, and I'm not even in the place where I feel like I want to put up with it, because I feel like, based on the conversations that I've been having about him and relationships, and there's a lot of things that I didn't know. Like, I didn't know that being with a man meant that I had to be with a child, like an adult child, and that's the information.
So let me get this straight, chick. You took this man's vehicle. You took it and drove it under dangerous circumstances because he don't have no headlights. He did not want you driving it at night because it doesn't have headlights, for your safety and for the rest of the world's safety. Okay? You disobeyed. Yes, because he gave her clear instructions. So she disobeyed him and broke the rules and did whatever the hell she wanted to do in the first place. And he is the child. He is the incompetent, underdeveloped human being who thinks like a child. The audacity. The audacity. Really? You're the one sneaking out acting like a child. You're the one who low-key is stealing from the guy. Okay? By sneaking his car out. Now, what if you would have got into an accident? What, you going to apologize forever? I know I should have listened to you. I shouldn't have took it out. You're the one acting like a child. And she got the nerve to put herself on a pedestal and say, oh, he's the child. No, he's the responsible one who believes in safety. Okay? Who is trying to keep you safe. But because you don't like his response, you call him a child. This is the dating market for men out there, especially brothers. Let's go in.
That I'm getting from married women.
Just to go back, you guys only been together for like 2.5 months, right? 2.5, 3 months. And you've already moved in with him.
Right.
So when did that happen? Did that happen soon? Like the first month did you decide to move in? The second month?
The living situation is a bit whatever, because we were roommates first. So we lived in a big house.
Okay.
Everybody had their own room.
Mm-hmm.
So in the midst of that, we became good friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we became good friends, yada, yada, yada. Then we moved in together, and he still kept calling me his roommate. And I was like, that doesn't really make any sense, because but I was like, all right, cool, whatever.
But wait, were y'all intimate before y'all decided to move in together and become roommates or live together? Were y'all intimate before y'all decided to move together? No.
He barely touched me.
Okay, so when you guys moved in, that's why I would assume he would say roommate if you guys were not being intimate. Like y'all weren't on that type of time.
No.
Not?
Make it make sense. You ain't making sense, chick. You're not making sense. Why would you even want to move in with a guy if you haven't been intimate with him? Okay. Why are you so quick to call this your man if you haven't been intimate? Why did you want to move in and start a relationship if y'all haven't been intimate? Make it make sense. You moved in with your roommate to another location, call yourselves a couple, and you're wondering if you should end things. What you gonna do? You can't end the especially if y'all signed a lease together. You can't end the roommate situation. What you gonna do? Give them the cold shoulder in the kitchen for the next 10 months? Let's go back in.
I know you're not walking around with the girls out like that. And the blonde hair like that. Talking about he ain't said nothing now. He ain't touched, he ain't breathed on your girl. Oh no, girl.
Ashley, you're not the only one who I tell this story, and they're like, they don't believe me, but I don't have nothing to lie about. I don't have. There's no need for me to lie, because even if I did, it's not going to serve me either way. We came in to this thing as roommates. A couple months ago, he decided, like, I'm ready to be in a relationship, yada yada yada. But what I'm realizing is, the more we get deeper and deeper into this thing, I'm not really sure that he was fully aware of what he signed up for and what
But
it
the
means.
thing is, that's what I keep asking. When did that switch? If you guys haven't been intimate, y'all moved in 1 month in, right? When did it switch if you guys weren't being intimate? When did you decide to say, y'all woke up one morning and said, we're in a relationship?
Right.
Like, when did that happen is what I'm saying. That switch happened.
So we were living together for we've been living together so that's why it's complicated, because we've been living together the whole time. This is the first time within this year, right? Because I moved into the place where I was living with him last year. And then we moved into our place this year. Like maybe March, I want to say. Yeah, like March.
Okay,
And
March, May, June, July. So it's been 5 months. March, April, May, June, July. 5 months y'all been living together.
Right, we've been living together, and it's friendly vibes, literally. And I'm just like, okay, cool. I'm not this. I'm used to this.
Okay.
But
Friendly vibes, then that ain't your man. If he's acting like your friend and he ain't touched you, that's your friend, your platonic friend. Where is this relationship stuff coming in at? I wish he was there. I'd ask him, bro, are y'all in a relationship? Nah, this chick think we in a relationship. We just moved in the same house together to save on money. That's it. I still call her my roommate. He would probably deny this whole thing, especially being in a relationship with her. So confusing, it don't make no sense. Like I said, like to leave the big details out. Let's go in.
now the relationship aspect is added, and it's like, I don't know if.
And what month did that happen? Was that April? Was that March? What month did you guys decide to say, hey?
Let me see. It's been, I want to say 2 months ago.
Never.
I want to say 2 months.
May.
Never.
May, April. Yeah. Somewhere
Okay.
there.
April, May. Okay, alrighty. Okay, so you guys.
I want to know what the conversation sound like. That's what I would ask if I was Ashley. Take me through that conversation. What was said to acknowledge that y'all are now a couple? I want to hear that conversation. Repeat it back to me. Let's see what Ashley said.
You guys decide to be in a relationship. You guys decide to take it serious. So that changes the dynamic of how you guys are in the household, I'm assuming. And now you're learning more about him. You're more attentive because, y'all together. So now you're feeling like, you know what? Maybe I rushed into this. I don't know if this is what I really want. Is that how you're feeling?
I don't know if I specifically rushed. I just feel like there was a lot of things that I saw him as a person, and I didn't like it when he was just my friend. And I was just like, okay, cool, because you just my friend. It's not that big of a deal. But now that it's just like we're together, I'm like, ew.
It's not.
I don't know if I want to deal with that in real life, in real time. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. No, absolutely. And I think you're still young enough where you have time, where he's old enough, and an old saying I've heard my mom always say is a fool at 40 is a fool forever. So if you don't get it,
I will leave some that. I will pack up tonight and I will be out of here in the morning.
Meaning, like, when you turn 40, who you are is who you are. Like, there's no, like, it's set in stone. It's concrete.
He's been telling me that, but I'm like, oh, I see people graduate in their 60s. So I'm like, I just assume, Janet Jackson had babies when she was old. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, yeah, people say a lot of stuff, but then there's people change.
But he's 40.
It's funny. They're talking about how they're trashing this guy and he's this, he's that, he is what he is at 40. What the hell did he do wrong? I haven't heard anything that will warrant all of this he's foolishness stuff or he's immature. I haven't heard anything about this brother to say he's immature. Talk about stabbing a straw man. This is a straw man argument. He hasn't done anything to warrant this. All he did was take his vehicle back because she didn't pay close attention to the rules. You mess that up, then okay. We don't have to rock for the next 2 weeks just to have a cool off period. And you want to analyze how immature I am and because I'm 40, I'm going to be a fool forever? Like, is that where we're going with all of this? If he's hearing this, I'm thinking he's thinking all the things I'm just saying right now. That is that what we are? Like, you're not gonna take accountability for nothing, but you're gonna judge me because I responded in the way I did, and you ran out in the streets with no headlights in a dangerous situation, knowing that my car had to go to the shop the next day. I call you to see where you are. You not answering your phone. Why? Because you sleep at some friend's house and you wake up the next morning with my car. He had to be calling her because I refuse to believe the 6 o'clock text was the first thing that happened. He actually called and she wasn't answering the phone. She didn't mention that part. So now he's worried. So now he got to get on his GPS and find out where his Tesla is. Because she wasn't supposed to be driving that night in the first place. But he's immature. He's a fool now. He's going to be a fool forever. Oh, the accountability claim here. Let's hear some more.
40, right? Yeah, 40. And I get it. The economy is tough and things like that. But 40 and he hasn't found his footing, even to get himself a studio apartment. And he's still roommating and trying to find a woman to live with and not really be in a relationship with.
But, okay.
She's a roommate too, Ashley. She's a roommate too. Don't put her on some kind of pedestal and crap on him. Everybody has a story. He could have a situation. Who knows what his situation is, but he could have a story. Yeah, at 40, he should be more established. I get that. But life happens to us all. But this chick is no better than him. Don't have her walking out of here believing she is the prize. Because she not. She really not. I don't care how young she is. What, 29? Doesn't matter. She don't know how to follow simple instructions. It's funny how they find a way to beat up on the man for him and get mad at him for taking his property back. Let the roles reverse. If a woman told a man not to drive her vehicle because of the headlights, he drove that joint to one of his homies' house. She comes back and pick it up out of in the AM. She comes and scoops her vehicle up. I've seen the chick do that, by the way. I've seen the chick GPS her vehicle. It was her man, right? He was at another woman's house. The woman comes out of the house. What are you doing? She said, I'm taking my vehicle. This is my vehicle. Tell Earl to find a way home himself. Okay? I'm his wife. This is my vehicle. All the women were for the woman. She right. She right. Take that vehicle. Take that vehicle. He ain't got no business. But in this situation, it always finds a way to be the man's fault. It's just always the man's fault. No matter what side of the spectrum on, he's always in the wrong. Let's see what else you got.
Okay, so cool. So that probably needs to be something I'm done with. You're just reaffirming something I know. But that's not the point. The point is it true?
Mm-hmm. I can't hear you.
Whatever. So is it true that when you're dealing with a man, you have to deal with a child? Like, please tell me that, because if it is, I just quit now.
No, not the right man. No, not the right man.
My pastor is like, oh, that's just how it is. It's just like having another child. I don't want to do that.
No, but think about the circumstances you met this man under. He's 40. He's been on the planet for 40 years. You met him and he was living with roommates. Now he left with no intention, but I think he had another plan in mind. He decided to move in with you under the guise of being a friendship, low-key still trying to get poo na on the low. That's exactly what, if we're going to call a thing, that's exactly what it was. Oh, she's a nice girl. She's a pretty girl. I'm going to move in with her. So if I move in with her, now I don't have to pay no bills because you're the roommate. So we're going to go half and half. But guess what? I'm still going to get some 90 on the side when I want it. And have it my way still. You don't pay any bills.
Are you crazy? You think I would have moved in with a man if I had to pay bills? No.
Well, then, that means y'all were together then. That's what I was asking. You said y'all didn't establish that until April.
That's what you don't understand, actually. That's what I thought the whole time. But he kept telling me, no, you're just my roommate. No, you're just my roommate. No, you're just my... But you see, for me, I'm not mad at that, because it's just like, as long as everything is still on,
Chick, you delusional.
I don't care what the title is.
You're delusional. You don't care what the title is. He told you just his roommate. Guess what you are? His effing roommate. You're not a couple. Just because you smashing don't mean you're a couple. You said as long as we getting it in, you don't care what the title is. He care what the title is. He not claiming you. Be done. Be done with what? A relationship or a roommate situation? You're not in a relationship. And a roommate situation, you got to pay all the rest, what? The other 5 to 6 months? Or 6 to 7 months of rent? This chick is arguing over her roommate. He never claimed her. Now, I wonder if Ashley realizes what's going on here, and is she gonna tell her about herself? Let's see.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you moved in, you said y'all was not together. Y'all was not intimate. There's no way you're gonna tell me a grown man let you move in with him under friendship, no intimacy, no nothing, no breathing, no kissing, no nothing. And he just said you could live here for free and don't even look my way until the month of May, from March to May.
Do you see the confusion that's living in you in this? That's the confusion I've been living in for the last... And it's not even like... And at first I didn't have a problem with it, because I was like, okay, that's fine, because I have other things I'm working on, so it doesn't bother me. But now I'm like, now that we're officialized stuff, now I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe whatever I said yes to in the beginning is now something I really got to reevaluate, because this is how this person really is, and they're like this all the time. So
So hold on. So if he's paying all the bills and you're not paying none of the bills, but he said you're his roommate. Yeah, I wonder what he's getting out of this situation. Are you a good cook? Maybe he wants you around for the cooking. Maybe you a good cleaner. Maybe he wants you around to clean the house, water the plants, whatever. It's hard for me to believe he wants you to just move in and you're not paying nothing and he not getting no box. So yeah, that is a confusing situation. But just a minute ago, y'all was saying, "Oh, he's a 40-year-old man. He should be more established." It sounds like he got this place by himself. Okay, sound like he pretty established now to me. You were roommates at one point, but he got this place by himself. And you're debating. She's debating whether or not to leave him, and he set you up to live free and drive his Tesla. I mean, make up your minds. Is he a underestablished, scrub who got to be a roommate, pushing a Tesla, really, and probably renting this place out by himself? Is he a scrub? How is he childish? This is what I want to know. Because they calling him everything up under the sun, and he don't deserve none of it. And you arguing whether or not you should leave this situation. Let me tell you something. If he's paying all the bills, he is the prize. Okay? I know women don't like to hear that, but he paying all the bills like that, the man is the prize, okay? You're the replaceable one. He could find a better woman than you in a heartbeat that will take the deal of being his roommate who don't have to pay no bills. It's a lot of women who would take that deal. Who you think is losing out, him or you? Because I tell you, once you leave that house, you're going to have to start paying your own bills. She really trying to use the guy. She really trying to use him for room and board so she can bank her money to start her business. So she don't even have a genuine heart. She got ulterior motives. But if you feel like you want to be done, be done. Go somewhere else. See how good it is. And I bet you'll start rethinking things once you see those bills come in your name alone. Let's go back in.
I'm like, okay, something's got to.
What do you want to do? Like, what would make you happy right now? If you could make a decision to do anything, I know you guys are waiting 15 days before you decide what is it you want to do. What is it that would make you happy?
I want to say it's leaving, but then now, because of the situation I put myself in, I don't really know what that looks like. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's what I want to say.
So it's also like, well, if my bills are being paid, now I have to find some. Yeah, so you don't want to give that up. Okay.
Of course you don't.
That's crazy that I'm actually admitting all of this, but I have to. At some point, I got to say it out loud, because if I don't say it out loud, I'm not going to do it. So
I say, I guess, even tonight, if you decide to write it out and decide what it is that you want to do and what will make you happy. And I think when you're ready, you'll make that decision, But I think you're still young enough where you have your whole life ahead of you, and you could really turn things around if you want to.
right.
This is comedy, really. She actually thinks she the prize. You wanna leave? You got all. I don't even understand what he did that was so bad. I really don't. Tell me where this guy is so evil. What? Because he took his own property back, his car. Why? Because he gave you some instructions on not driving at night. That's why this guy is so bad. You want to leave for what? You are winning in this situation. You are benefiting the most out of this situation. You leaving him is doing him a favor, not you. Facts. If the happiest thing you'll do is leaving, then leave. I have a feeling he'll get over it a whole lot sooner than you will. Anyway, I'm done with this. Let me know what y'all think about this. I really would like to know. Hit the like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.